We are an anti-trafficking. Someday I will build an orphanage, and we're going to collect pretty much all the displaced children, and we have an army, an army of women. Well, it's not. It's gonna be a community. It's not gonna be like kind of. It could well be, but it's not gonna be run ru- ruthlessly. It's not gonna be ruthlessly run like how the military is. It's gonna be like a Kage villages, avalanche, soldier, and soldier first class, and then the seeds, especially the white seeds, tightly knit Jedi council with less of Yoda will have moments of arguing with each other, encapsulate, how to move peacefully, be in conflict. Try not to be in conflict as much as possible. But when push comes to shove, we're going to be celestial sphere beings. We're going to be the Techaton. We're going to be the Operation Meteor Preventers. We're going to be the fresh innovators. We're going to be the Avengers. We're going to be Wild Storm. Seems like Storm much. We're going to be Gen 13. We're going to be the Gen Next. Because the Gen X fuckers really don't do shit. The Gen X are fucking illiterate, overrated, shallow carcasses of what they should be. Gen X. Gen X is supposed to be like fucking smart, the Peter Pan generation. What did the Peter Pan generation do? They just got off wealthy fucking by selling computer pro- programs, hardware, software. But then they fucked everyone else over. They got rich off of them. Fucking, I'm not gonna mention any names. Then fucking billionaires. Well, they'll only they'll only spend on co-innovators that are fucking inventing the same fucking shit that they've been doing. And that's fucking bullshit, man. Fuck that shit, yo. We can. Uh, I can deserve the tribulation of the sarcasm. It's ridiculous how they fucking got wealthy off of fucking hardworking people on this planet. Just mind blowing how fucking they made regular people into fucking zombies. Do this, do that, study this, study that, finish this, finish that. Join, join this, join that, vote who does. Fucking, it's just a corrupt system of fucking we shouldn't We shouldn't just be fucking communicating words, man. We should be communicating fucking sound, frequency, and numbers and numeric systems. But they fucking corrupt that shit too. And then all the sound and frequency is no longer heard or felt or barely even. Fucking people don't know that we emit that frequency and sound and that positive energy that's on the that's, that's how fucking some people are like they're drawn to others. Not just because of charisma, but it's the energy, the positive energy flows into that sentient creature, the shell, the whole to the whole being. So if you're negative and you see somebody positive, you're drawn to that positive, and then you become less of a negative and become more positive in all your endeavors, in all your characteristics. You try to be the best. Let's try to be the best that ourselves that can be, and not gravitate on the negativity and dude, I'm we're in the mall, right? And I'm trying to explain to this dude from the Ace Hardware that fucking I'm not from here. I grew up from another fucking country, and I have ideas that are beyond your grasp. I've been trying to buy some bulletproofing materials. But I guess I gave it on what if scenarios, what if this, what if that. Family's part of the military, but I have the military knowledge. So my best friend and me, we know what's up, and we're trying to explain to this guy. He's like, he rolls his eyes, he smiles, and he's like, yeah, that's cool. But I can see he's not comfortable, he's slightly comfortable describing my endeavors. And I try to explain to him that, dude, what is this? What is that? What is it? It's a symbol of that. And he's probably destroyed my character and fucking told the story. And oh, these two weirdos looking for. That's why we're fucking looking for bulletproofing materials, man. So we can fucking use it, man. So we can design fucking armor technology that can prevent people from dying, especially if you don't want to be fucking gunned down by fucking pig fuckers, man. Imagine how that fucking you're caught in a firefight and you're trying to defend yourself and you don't have any body armor to protect your fucking ass. And we're trying to innovate. We're gonna renovate that fucking idea of fucking safe armor. And I'm just my blood. It's not boiling, but I am annoyed by his fucking reaction, and him slightly rolling his eyes and giving that smart ass, smug look on his face. But he said, "Oh, it's cool, man. I can dig that." Or maybe he's being sarcastic. If he can dig that, then he can do it. He's like, because you don't know what the fuck is going on. You don't know. How could you know? You just fucking worth it. I mean, if I was a dick that works there, I'm like, but Gotta go dig around. Yes, gouge. Gotta look beneath layers, the underlying layers. So you can see, not just feeling, touching, touch, feel, sense, touch, feel, see, and sense. Maybe even smell the two, you know? But I'm not gonna criticize him for he could fucking criticize me all he wants. I don't give a shit. I don't give a except I try not to be upset by those type of things, that type of negativity, type of narrow-mindedness. I went to three fucking schools, man. From, from two different countries. Could you fucking understand? So my scope of my, my scope of understanding is way beyond their scope of understanding whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. Just like the in real life superheroes, they are they are mistaken, and that can make sense. Why put the RL in superheroes? You just fucking ruin it. You put something real, something, it makes it fake, and that makes perfect sense. It, I got it before, but it clicked now even much better. But I'm not gonna diss the fucking retarded cosplayers trying to help out the community. No, no, no. I'm not gonna rip into them, but they look fucking disgusting. I'm disgusted with them, but I could still fucking disgusted how they uh, they probably think it's some type of fucking whoop to do that hobby. It can no, a hobby, a way of life. That's just different. Simple stuff like that, divine communities turning against each other. We're supposed to help out. Supposed to help out those that cannot help themselves. And what fucking and the motherfucker. And getting usual silent treatment. Getting some topics I like to discuss. So I will ramble on maybe for 1 minute and I've seen a backpack that has metal and materials that are some, somewhat bulletproof or has bulletproofing. It's at least that it's made of high grade materials used by the military. I was like, think I could make something like that, right? Like a regular backpack and just armor proof it and maybe carry sandbags. So when they do shoot you in the back, you won't die. something like that. It's gonna be heavy. So,